Welcome back to Mr. Bruce's Big Hands YouTube channel. I've got this.
I'm sorry, they made me laugh. Go ahead.
My wife's here for some reason. All right, this week's we have some announcements. Some things are more set in stone. What's expected of you, and also, but your assignment's easy. So that's good news and bad news. Here, let's get the new things out of the way. First of all, it's the same stuff I put in the parent message, but I'm just going to tell you guys in case you only watch that. Only watch this. Grade books. We still have a lot of students that we're trying to contact. We're unsure if they have internet or if they have technology or if things are working out for them. So we're going to find it hard to penalize students for not completing work. A lot of you are going to go, okay, that means I don't have to do work. You should do your work. Two reasons why. Even though we're not penalizing students for not doing work, we will be improving grades for doing work. Complete the work, bring your grades up. That's for quarter 4. Second of all, well, just so you know that, don't look for numerical grades in your grade book, but teachers right now should be weekly, starting now, so look for this next weekend, should be updating their grade book by marking assignments as complete or missing rather than numerical grades. Hopefully, I'm guessing we'll put those numbers in at the end and see if it brings your grades up for more credit as we close out the year. You should go ahead and do that work, though. Come on. We don't want to come into next year having done nothing for a whole quarter. You're going to be sloppy. You're going to be slow. You know the drill, especially with things like the extended essay for Pennyback or my work, because you got to come into the presentation at the beginning of the year, because we were going to wrap that up this quarter. You can't present to me long distance. So that means we're going to have to hit the ground running at the beginning of the year next year, do this thing quick, which means those of you who are doing the work for me, you're going to have a great head start. And the same goes, I'm sure, for every other class as well. So do the work. You got nothing else to do. Most of you are not going to work out easily. It's just an hour or two a day, and then you got a free day. Please do the work. Lecture over on work. All right. A lot of students are wondering, and parents in particular are asking me, what's expected of you guys? 2 things are expected. You get these things done, you've done your job. First expectation is what I just said. Do the work that's assigned to you by each teacher. It should be 1 assignment a week. If any teachers are giving you something too big to handle, I'm the team lead. Let me know. And we can talk about that. I can talk to the teacher, but otherwise these assignments should be quite manageable. If they're not, let me know, or let that teacher know. That's fine too. But push back if they are. Otherwise, the assignment should be relatively manageable, shouldn't be occupying all your free time. At most, you should be doing 4 hours of work a day on schoolwork at most. But just let me know how it's going. So that's the first thing you have to do. Complete teacher's assignments. Second thing you have to do is simply you have to contact each teacher once per week. We've made it easy. Each teacher should be there for their office hours. You can step in, say hello, back out, you're done. You made contact. You can also step in, ask questions, chat, say hi, talk about problems, talk about school problems, talk about assignment problems, talk about life problems. Counselors still working. We've got things that can help families out or contacts with certain organizations that can help families out. So drop by, say hello, talk a bit. Or if you don't have the time, just say, hey, we're checking in. I'm still here. I'm alive and doing work. And we'll count that as you have made contact. So those are the 2 things we need. Complete our assignment, make contact, and then you're good. How do you do that? I just said you can do the office hours. Mine are going to be posted here underneath this video in the not in the comments, in the description. But I believe by now you know the drill. If you've been keeping up, you're going to get remind messages coming tomorrow morning. They're going to tell you a reminder on everybody's assignment, where to go to get it. Should have teacher email and their office hour locations posted. Most teachers, I believe, are also posting those office hour locations on their assignment website if they're using Google Classroom or Khan Academy or what have you. Me, I'm using YouTube, so I'll just put them in the comments. So you should know how to find the office hours. Other thing you can do, if you're shy, all you got to do is email. If you email a teacher, that counts as contact. Teacher emailing you does not count as contact. You have to reach out and make the contact to the teacher. So for me, things are simple. Complete my assignment, you've made contact, because my assignment is going to be emailed to me because I don't use Google Classroom or anything like that. So We're about to get to that, but all you got to do is email your assignment to me, and that counts as both contact and assignment. Student course selections should be heading your way soon, and I'm not 100% sure how we're doing that. I think Holloway's still working out what she believes to be the best way to do this, but look for that either in your actual mail or an email, something along those lines, that where you're going to pick what courses you're interested in next year. We're not going to offer everything that every student's interested in because we don't have enough space to do that, but if the courses that the most students are interested in are the ones we're going to offer. And we need that information so we can get you what you want. So look for that coming your way and make that happen. This week's assignment. What's more important than the assignment is how we turn it in, because otherwise I don't see evidence of it. So listen carefully. My email in the description. Use it. Email me your assignment. You don't have to make a Word document and attach it. You can just put it in the email, this information. What I'm asking you to email me is the evidence of everything you've done so far since we've been at home. So I'm going to need your topic, your real life situation that sparked the topic. If you remember, we kind of flipped what we were doing. Before I had you look up topics. That's great. Then I said, now look up real life situations that tie into the topic. So really we're going to flip that. So give me your real life situation, the topic that real life situation ties to. Then last week I asked you to think of a ToK question about that topic. So you take whatever topic it is, or whatever real life situation, excuse me, I messed that up. Whatever real life situation it is, and frame a ToK question around that. For instance, my wife is doing the translations for the parent information, the parent videos, and it's not perfect.
Son muy malos. Mi español no es bueno.
But she does her best, and right now that can spark a ToK question of to what extent should we pursue the perfect and disregard the good? To what extent should we risk losing the good in pursuit of the perfect? If I were pursuing the perfect and afraid of not being perfect, I wouldn't have my wife translate. But because I think it's better to be good than it is to try to be perfect, I believe that we should do the best we can, not necessarily strive to make it the absolute perfection. But if everybody lived that way, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have Einstein. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have Mozart. These are the kind of people who chase perfection. They're not satisfied with good. So that could be a ToK question that I just drew from the real life situation of my wife translating the parent announcements. So that's what I want you to do. You should have done that last week. Taken your real life situation, topic you had, real life situation you have, a question that comes off of it. I'm about to run out of fingers. So when you've got those three things, you're good to go. Here we go with this week's assignment. It's very difficult. Think of another real life, or another, not real life situation, another question tying into that real life situation. That's tough, right? I could now ask another one, like maybe, to what extent is language a barrier to community? Or to what extent does language create community? Oh, we got two questions there, right? Like, is my wife outside the Spanish-speaking community because it's not native? Is she somewhat inside because she can kind of speak it? Are we bridging? She's shaking her head no. Are we bridging those gaps? Are we creating a new community? And what role does language play in that? In what ways is it a barrier? In what ways is it a bridge? In what ways does it tie us together, right? If my wife weren't Texan, she probably wouldn't speak Spanish, so there's that tie-in together. Maybe she's not Hispanic, but we're all Texan, right? There's all kinds of things going on there. So that's the second question I can pull. Two questions. So once again, 4 things you need now. You had 3, now you need 4. Your topic, your real life situation. Question 1, which you should have done last week. Now question 2. You're going to send me an email, and it's just going to say that, and I'm going to put it in the description the way I want it to look. Topic. So I'll probably, I'll just do it, this is an example with my wife in the translation. I'll do that at the bottom as an example of what I want to see. It's just going to say topic. real life situation. Question 1, question 2. You get those 4 things to me in an email, and you've done both things you need to do for me, and that is you've completed my assignment, and you have also made contact. Last thing, of course, some of you got wacky email addresses. If your email address is bighead420, I don't know who you are. So you need to put your name on there. And I remember names well enough to remember who you are. I know everybody jokes that Bruce doesn't remember names. But I need you to also put your class, though. I've got over 100 students. I don't know which classes they're in. So please put your name and your class, 2A, 3A, what have you. That's going to help me sort them really quickly and put that missing or complete into the grade book. That's it. Oh, no, that's not it. One more thing, my office hours. It's a long one this week. Office hours, I've had some decent response on the Mixer. I'm just streaming me gaming. It's a cringe stream. Yay. But we're, I've had some kids there, but I realized that some people, and maybe parents don't want to contact, might want to do voice to voice. The problem with Mixer, it's real easy to show up and not say anything, just kind of hang out. And I can't have that if students are scared to talk to me. But I actually like the idea of just hanging out and playing some games with people and being kind of just normal with people in these abnormal times. So I'm going to do both. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to set up a Google Meet. That's going to be in this description. On my office hours, always 3 to 4, every day, 3 to 4. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you can show up to the Google Meet. It's going to be very normie like all the other boomer teachers. You're going to show up to Google Meet and be like, hello, welcome to Google Meet. Very corporate. And then on Tuesday, Thursday, we're going to do Mixer, and you can watch me. Right now I'm playing Overwatch because that's age appropriate as opposed to something like Doom Eternal, which I'm loving. So we're going to, you can watch me lose at Overwatch on Tuesday, Thursdays at the Mixer address, which I'll also put in the link below. So just to recap, office hours are changing. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, normie Google. I'll put it down there. Tuesday, Thursday, Mixer fun time. I'll put that link below. And get your assignments to me. I'll give you the format. I'll give you my example in the description as well. That's it. Big hands. All right, we're done.